A psychic is a person who's learnt to tune in to their intuition, listen to their inner guidance, and to be able to live by that guidance. And this will be that they trust the first instinct that comes to them, and they live by that, or try to live by that, as some may find. A professional psychic is a person who is able to tune in for another person and to be able to give them advice and guidance based on what they perceive from the other realm or from their own instincts and intuitions. How you know you're psychic is that you're having visions that come true, premonitions and dreams that make sense later. And this is very important when someone is wanting to develop their psychic gifts, to very much journal and chronicle the experiences, visions and images that they're receiving, so that they can later come back and correlate those with actual events that later happened. How I became a professional psychic was spending a lot of years running in the opposite direction. I knew from a very young age, I actually knew from when I had my near-death experience what my path would be. And only up until a year ago did I actually think this is a career, which is quite odd because I'd been doing readings since 1995 professionally, and yet here I was only a year ago thinking, this is actually a job. I think it's really important when a person is wanting to become a psychic to decide that they either already are or are not. If you are, run with it. It's important to have some training in counselling if it's possible, or to at least have an understanding and empathy for people's different situations, and to really be willing to be there for that person, to hear and feel where they are at and have a great degree of consideration for it. Most really gifted psychics will resist using their skill for a very long time out of, in a way, an understanding of the deep responsibilities held therein, and I guess a bit of fear. It's kind of a natural thing. When I was first learning to practice professionally, I used to tell myself every time I'd get a little bit anxious that it's okay, I'm doing this and I'm fine. And the great way that helped me to hone those skills and trust them was once again journaling, having a meditation every day, that I would ask for images, messages that were useful and confirmable within 7 days of that meditation. I would write on one side of the book the visions, images, pictures, messages that I would get, and on the other side of the page, so on the other side of the opening of the page, I'd leave it blank so that I could come back 7 days later and write down what happened. I would date each one, and then I'd come back with the date correlating with the experience as actually had later that's been perceived. That sort of thing helped me. I also find it very good when a person is first starting out to ask questions such as, can you relate to that? Asking, can you relate to that, is not asking for a cue or for a prompt or for clues that give you more information. Asking, can you relate to what I have said, gives the person the opportunity to say yes or no. Yes, I can relate, or no, I can't. If they can relate, you say, well, fantastic, I'm going to keep going. If they can't relate, then it's meditation and have a think about whether you're ready in that moment or whether you've gone off focus. It's important, however, to keep overturning that feeling of nerves, anxiety, and to go more into that calm and peaceful space, because any reading conducted from that calm and peaceful space will be good.